to Perspective Now. I'm Marcus, and I'm here with none other than Nunyub. How's it going, Mr. Nunyub?
Oh, it's going great, Marcus.
I should have called you
So
Doctor. Dr. Nunyub.
It's Dr. Usness to you, sir. But I will say, I'm real excited about today. We're going to talk about one of my favorite things, beer and spirit commercials from back in the day. Back in 1983.
Oh.
When this guy up here, Jason Alexander, good old George, was doing beer commercials.
He still had a full head of hair. Huh.
Yeah. So without any further ado, Marcus, I'm going to jump to the monitor now.
All right. Oh. Are they hunting?
Cascade 3, good work. All Cascade units sighting verified.
They're hunting beer, aren't they?
Over there, Lee.
Oh, they are. How'd you know?
Oh my god. Now that's funny.
You know, that's the first time I ever saw it.
Rainier sighted in the local area. Wow. Huh. I liked that. It reminded me of like an old Sega CD video game. It just had a nice nostalgic touch, a little bit of humor, short enough. I thought it was a great reveal showing people dressed up as giant inflatable beer cans. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give that a gotta have it.
Gotta have it. Gotta have it.
It's a great choice, Marcus. I have to admit, I appreciate the fact that they didn't succeed either, right? They tried, but those Rainiers, they got away, right?
Yeah.
It's a good day to be a Rainier out in Washington. So we'll say gotta have it.
Gotta have it. Gotta have it.
Yeah.
Good choice.
There's a feeling that's been growing in this country that we love. It's the spirit of our people. It's the drive that rise above. Don't worry, America. You've got the gusto now. Have a Schlitz, America. You've got the gusto now.
Here's to the guys who are making America great, from the guys who make Schlitz, a great American beer.
Have a Schlitz, America. You've got the gusto now.
You've got the gusto now. Why don't you go ahead, man?
Schlitz beer. Gosh, Schlitz is just such a beer that I don't hear too much about anymore. I thought this was the original, Great America commercial. It's the oil drilling. People. There's a famous guy. He's always saying "Make America Great Again." These people, they were saying, "Hey, 1983." These people are making the world great. Enjoy a beer. I appreciated the pep talk he was giving America, I guess, back in 1983. So, I'd enjoy a Schlitz beer. I'll go with the gotta have it.
Gotta have it. Gotta have it.
I think the most redeeming thing was the weird spinning comet flying around each screen.
Like the more you know.
It was totally the more you know ripoff. And everything else, to be honest, kind of lame to me. I just wasn't feeling it. It was like a hokey America.
Yeah.
The guys looked like not real working dudes. They look like they came out of like a, I don't know, man, like some kind of a Hanes Your Way commercial. And they just were off the sidelines, like fluffer girls you might find in some adult stuff. I just didn't feel it. I wasn't feeling it, dude. I'm gonna give this one a lame. I'm sorry.
Lame.
I get that. I get that.
All right, maybe I wasn't the greatest player of all time, but fans, they forgive and forget. When I go in here, they'll be buying me my favorite beer, Lite beer from Miller. You Bob Euchre? Yeah, how you doing? Howdy, man. I love them. They know us ex-big leaguers drink Lite because it's less filling and it tastes great. Well, can't keep the gang waiting. Fans are always joking.
Like beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
What is this like?
Wow, they're having a good time.
The guy who let the ball go through his legs in the World Series or something. I don't know the backstory.
I don't know the backstory either. Let us know.
Feels like that's the case, right?
Tell us in the comments, please, what happened. But I liked it a lot. It reminded me of Rick Moranis and Ghostbusters. Always getting locked out. We're gonna play Parcheesi later. You should come by. And he always, I just thought that was an awesome commercial. That's what I'm talking about. It had humor. Yeah. It made me want to go in the bar and laugh at the guy outside. Maybe I'm an evil human. I don't know. It's rad.
Rad.
Yeah, I didn't find myself wanting to participate in this whole, keeping somebody out like that. But I think the fact that the guy was like so spirited about it, I thought it was rad as well.
Rad.
What better way to make the most of an occasional treat than with a selection of McWilliams wine?
Did you know you could advertise
starters, there's
alcohol
absolutely nothing to beat
as
green
cartoons
sherry.
back in the day?
To accompany the entree, the choice of Chablis or white Burgundy poses a most delightful
Check
problem.
out vintagetvcommercials.com.
Claret or Cabernet Sauvignon. And of course, with the cheese, only cream port would ever do. McWilliams makes an occasion of every meal.
Huh.
Yeah.
I feel like these guys were kind of like... It had the narrator from Red Bull Gives You Wings guy.
Yeah.
And similar art. Almost had the Little Caesars guy in there too. A little blend of that.
Uh-huh.
It was cool that it was actually animated. So I'm going to give them some props for that. But all in all, the wine looked kind of gross. It's not going in the trash, but I'm going to give it a ew. It's just something about it. I don't want to hang out with those guys at all. I don't want to be drinking there at all.
Ew.
Be drinking with a bunch of monks. I guess a bunch of monks in the real world do make wine quite often. It's the thing they're making it. So I find that not at the least bit redeeming, though. I'm trashing it.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense, man.
Trash it. Trash it.
The most famous German word in the English language is Beck's. Beck's, the #1 imported German beer.
Is that the most famous German word?
Was that
in
the
English
commercial?
Language?
What?
Sure felt like it.
That was short as hell. They must not had a very big budget. Isn't Beck's? What am I thinking of? Oh, I'm thinking of O'Doul's. Okay, anyway, I don't know. That shit was absolutely a terrible commercial. If you blinked, you missed it. If you farted too loud while the TV was on, you would have missed it. That's going in the trash.
Trash it. Trash it.
It should be the most famous English word, German word in the English language. German, Schadenfreude. That's the best word. It's the best thing. Okay. That's what you were
what are you rating
experiencing
it?
with
What are you
Bob
rating?
Euchre.
What are you rating it?
Oh, it's just garbage. No, I'm with you. Trash that.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Trash it. Trash it.
9.
This is the beer made for the way you
Where's
really
everyone?
like to drink beer.
Who ever heard of a bachelor party without a lot of beer?
Taste first beer, fresh Coors after Coors.
You can taste that freshness Coors after Coors, because only
that
Coors
a
is kept
child?
cold from brewery to
Is that a little
store.
child?
Never exposed to extreme heat like other beers.
Coors is the beer made for the way you really like to drink beer.
Coors after...
What? They all have the same haircut. That was a woman.
Was his wife the waitress at his bachelor party?
Yes, and she was little. She was very short, which is fine. Nothing wrong against being short at all. It's just there was a lot of same haircuts there. It was very disorientating. I couldn't tell if it was guys kissing, which, that's fine. But it was like guys kissing, but no, it wasn't. It was a little tiny woman who also pushed a little hand cart with beer. It was very weird. I love Coors. I'm surprised that they let this one pass. I don't know what to say here, but it was hot.
That's hot.
It was confusing.
Okay, all right. I don't appreciate, and I'm sorry, Coors, I got to take you to the map, because there's nothing more refreshing than a Coors sometimes, and then other times they taste like feet. And I don't know. I have a suspicion that it's the lines. It's like the lines that they're being made in. And so this whole concept of like it's never been warmed up, it stays cold the whole time or whatever they're arguing, I'm just calling BS on. And so the commercial did not seem the same to me. I'm gonna at best give it a meh.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
No.
It was something
Coors.
weird. It was confusing. I'm confused still.
This is the place for the real taste of beer. Pabst is the
It's a rugby team. Oh, there he is.
It's right here in this bottle. You can't find better than Pabst.
Pabst doesn't change. It's always good. For the real taste of beer, Pabst is the place.
Oh. You know, Pabst. When I lived in Portland, that was like the staple, cheap beer.
Mm-hmm.
I remember going to this one place on 11th and it was in Southeast. What was it? Fuck, I can't remember the name of it. It was like, I don't know. I'll think about it. But you could get for $2 a Pabst in like a 32 ounce plastic cup, like the super size from McDonald's, except it said Coors, and you could keep the cup, and it was $2. It was giant. It was way too much to drink there, but it was awesome, and that was only on certain nights, maybe Tuesday nights. It's cool to see such a cool commercial from Pabst Blue Ribbon, who clearly had the number one in 1811. I don't know when that happened.
Right.
1860s.
Right.
But that was great. I want to hang out at that bar. It looked a little crowded, but looked awesome. Jason Alexander was not getting anywhere that night. Rad.
See, I don't know. I don't know what she said to him right at the end there. I feel like
maybe she did.
There was
maybe
a glimpse for him. Like he was fainting because he's just kept trying, trying to get in there. I thought Jason Alexander was cool. I thought that Pabst Blue Ribbon is cool. I don't personally care for rugby, but again, it looked like a fun time, so I'm going to go with Gotta Have It.
Okay.
Gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
Wow. Whoa. Kind of looks like Galactics.
They copied you 20 years ago.
Yeah. What the hell? Oh, they even got our light up bar. Awesome. Now, I don't know what's going on here because Labatt's, I can't even think of the last time I saw it.
Oh. I've seen him.
Just
The
been a
bear.
long time.
They got the bear these days. And by these days, I mean a decade ago.
I'm just trying to remember, but that was cool. That place looked cool. Definitely would rather go there than the previous place, so I got to give this one a rad as well.
Rad.
Well, I mean, that place looks super futuristic and clubby and hoity-toity. I'd definitely rather be at the previous place than here, other than it looked rad, like, if they had a bunch of video game machines in there, I'd definitely be up there.
Yeah.
But I didn't see any, so I'm just going to go with the meh.
Okay.
Meh.
Fantasy.
There's a fine white wine that goes great ice cold.
Hey, it's really loud. Really loud, Ninja.
It's crisp, light, delightfully dry, with a European charm that tastes superb with any dish.
Skating nun.
Blue
What?
Nun, the
Blue Nun?
delicious imported premium white wine.
What?
Wow.
Blue Nun goes
Wow.
anytime, any place, anywhere. She goes everywhere? Woo! Let's hang out with that lady. That's hot.
That's hot. That's hot.
Agreed. That's hot.
That's hot. That's hot.
You're gonna love this joint, Madden.
Oh, Madden.
First, before we get there, I can't go on, Mick. Don't be a chump. I'm thirsty too.
Just think of those ice cold Miller Lights.
Yeah, Lite's got the big taste I need for this kind of thirst. Stand aside. I'm coming through.
Don't say it, I already know.
For a big thirst, there's only one light beer. Miller Lite.
Hi, Mickey.
How'd she get here? Limo.
Wow.
What? Was John Madden just the Kool-Aid man?
He was. He busted through that wall. Like, yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
That's all I can see right now. And I think it's awesome. So rad.
Yeah, I gotta say that was pretty impressive. I liked it a lot. It could have used less jungle and more of John Madden busting through brick walls. So
yes,
that's the only reason it's coming down to a gotta have it.
Gotta have it. Gotta have it.
Well, Marcus, that is our list of beers and spirits from 1983.
Whoa. What a great year. What a fun pastime. Let us know if you guys like this video and which one of these would you want to drink today? We want to know. Tell us. And if you like the video, leave a like. Thanks for subscribing to Sunset Hotline. And until next time, you know what you're going to do. You're going to keep that shit retro by busting through brick walls like John Madden and the Kool-Aid Man. Oh, yeah!